Today's Loud House Critic episode is sponsored by Softy's Ice Cream Making Machine. Why pay for ice cream when you can make ice cream at home yourself? With Softy's Ice Cream Making Machine include vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, rocky road, mint chocolate chip, and many more. Available stores now for only $990.
Okay guys, let's get ready.
Those mother***ing writers went to a f***ing picnic? How many of the questions did they finish?
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
They're Branniger and the Hawk.
All right, now, Michelle, while I make this triple dip, double fudge, whipped cream sundae with a cherry on top.
Hey out there, I'm the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views and all the episodes I must review. Oh my god, I am finally doing it. I just cannot believe I'm actually finally reviewing this episode that has been requested from me. And when I first saw this episode, I already did a review onto it after seeing it. And it took me 15 minutes flat to get so much of my voice recordings done. I was just so damn thrilled about what went on in this episode. Especially when someone is actually in the spotlight of this episode. Here's a great episode to join ice cream on a Sunday. Any given Sunday. It is the 13th episode of season 4 of The Loud House, but overall, the 162 episode. When I first heard about this episode, I said to myself, I gotta frickin' watch this, especially when it happens to do with Lilly Loud. And it was exactly what I wanted, with a cherry on top. I loved this episode from the beginning to the end. Now, I know you guys are gonna actually be typing a comment about this episode, but before I start, let me just ease your guys' minds up a little bit. I know what you're thinking. Lilly was actually eating ice cream before in A Tale of Two Tables. Well, for some reason she's eating something unseen there, but it doesn't mean she was actually eating an ice cream sundae. She must have been eating yogurt, which was from the first season of The Loud House. I just wanted to get that plot hole out of the way, just in case if any of you guys were going to try and comment that to me. If you like, you can take a moment to actually pause this video and go get yourself a bowl of ice cream, because let me tell you, this is actually going to be a good review. Let's scoop some more ice cream, why don't we? Today's Loud House episode was requested by Milton Williams, Lee Tez Jordan, Norman, leader of Autobots, Aaron Patrick, and master of Lego video games. Great start with Lilly Loud.
Thanks for breakfast, honey. I should be back around 4 after I finish pulling Flip's wisdom teeth.
I thought you already did that.
He grew another set.
What?
I don't even know how the fuck is that even possible. That guy has a lot of problems, I'll tell you that much.
You know, I was thinking, the kids have been really good this week, haven't they?
Oh, they've been great. No calls from school.
No trips to the ER.
I only had to raise my voice once.
We should do something special for the kids.
Should I even give the short or the longer version of the kids' behavior? Because this is kind of rare once you think about it.
How about taking them out for ice cream when I get back?
Oh, I love it. We could go to Auntie Pam's parlor.
And you know what? I think someone's ready for her first taste of ice cream.
Oh, this is my favorite of all the milestones.
I can't wait for this to happen either. And remember what I said before I started this review.
What do you think, sweetie? You want to try some ice cream?
Whoa! Somebody loves to hear that word. I don't know why, I actually love how the way she said the word ice cream. And yet she's using her Sleeping Beauty imagination of what it would be like to have ice cream. And just prepare, this shit is gonna get so much better. This is actually my favorite part of this episode.
Mrs. Potts?
Some fun, huh, Lily? Sprinkles. But wait, it gets more interesting, I swear to God. Just keep on watching this.
I'm a jelly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear.
I know I should talk during this, but somehow I just fucking can't, because I'm really quite enjoying this part. With the ice cream and the fudge and the sprinkles, the gummy bear, the whipped cream, and one of my favorites, the cherry.
It's not possible.
Paul, get up! You'll be late for work!
That, I'm not gonna fucking lie to you about it, is the best part in this episode ever. Well, one of them, to be precise. The rest is just gonna get better. Just sit tight and you'll know what I'm talking about.
So, ice cream sounds good?
Darn tootin', if today goes okay, too.
Let's see if your siblings can behave for just a few more hours. 'Cause if they can, it's ice cream time!
A good day to have ice cream, and all the kids have to be on their best behavior. I can't imagine how it's gonna turn out. What about you, Lily?
Don't touch my glasses!
Nutty as a fruitcake.
So, for the first time in a Loud House episode, Lily calls all of her older siblings for a meeting about the ice cream situation.
Good job, Lily. You drew an upside-down tree.
Lola is a total bonehead. I know nobody's not gonna recognize what she drew right there, but somehow it's clearly fucking obvious of what that looks like. Especially when she's playing charades.
I got it! The sound of music!
Fucking idiot.
I think she's trying to tell us something.
Perhaps the infant has some trapped wind.
I don't know why, like I said before, I really love Lily at her huffiness. Especially when she's a bit angry or, I don't know, she's just that adorable how the way she is when she's angry.
You guys are all wrong. She's clearly waving at us.
I guess Lily called this meeting just to say hi. Hi, Lily!
Hi, Lily.
Okay, well,
Bye, Lily.
Idiots! Nincompoops! Fools!
You know, I'm just gonna go off the grail here for a little bit and explain something to you guys. For some of you who don't know. You know, when a character can't really speak or when a character can't talk in real words, you always have to look at the character's eyes because the eyes are the actual window to us. There's a perfect example on this one from a Disney cartoon short. I think I could be wrong here, but I think it was called Playful Pluto, where in this cartoon, Pluto, the dog, actually gets flypaper stuck on his butt. And when he's trying to get it off so much, look at his eyes, because it shows too much eye gesture. It makes you think about what the character is actually thinking. You don't have to look at their hands or their mouth. You can just look at their eyes, because those are the ones that show more expressions than the other body parts. But somehow with Lily, who's almost close to being a toddler in the future, you can almost hear what she's kind of trying to say to us, even with the eye gestures. And you know, I'm just about to nitpick here and all this stuff, but in Homespun, Lil Ann was the one who could translate for Lily for what she was trying to tell them. Well, why didn't she actually do it here? Would have been so much easier. But then again, the whole entire siblings would go fucking crazy about it if they ever heard the term ice cream. Now then, let's get back to the actual episode review. Lily actually goes in the hallway and sees all their junk and crap.
Fucking bitches.
Back in the mail, skippity bob. What did we get in the latest crop?
Oh shit, the dad is in the bathroom. I can't imagine what's gonna happen next.
No more ice cream!
That's disturbing.
That's kind of scary, but I'll save that criticism for later. And Lily handles this situation by making things easier and quicker before the dad can come out of the bathroom.
Checking the mail is always a
That was a close one.
Now Lily heads off into the kitchen, seeing Lincoln mop the floor, and you'll never guess what happens here.
Lincoln, I've got a cold denim! You're stuck in a pair of skinny jeans?
floor can wait. I'm on my way. Don't struggle, Clyde. It'll only make it worse.
Are you gonna finish mopping up the floor, you dumbass? I can't imagine what the hell's gonna happen to somebody.
You were saying?
But have no fear. Lily's going to save the day by using her diaper as a mop. Yeah, that's really creative. A clean floor and a clean diaper. Almost thinking that her troubles are over, now we get Lola and Lana fighting over the damn remote control. No offense, but I'd rather be watching March of the Penguins, but then again, I'd be watching this.
I don't give a shit! 'Cause I'm freezing my nuts off!
Stop complaining. It's where you chose to live.
Chose? Are you an idiot? Why would I choose to live in 80 below weather?
Holy shit, that is disturbing. Did you see the color in Lola's eyes? That's really fucking scary. And what almost makes things worse is the parents actually arrived home, and now she's got to take care of Lana, Lola, Lynn, and Lou Ann. And this is another favorite part I actually like, what Lily is about to do.
No more ice cream!
You know, before I can actually finish up this episode review, there's something I need to point out about this. So for some of those who are going to be asking questions about what the fuck is up with this animation look on the parents. So I did some research and I actually figured out that those kind of animation rough drawing style sketches were from David King, who is the writer, artist, letterer, and the colorist on Here Comes an Airplane in the Loud House graphic novel There Will Be Chaos, and he's actually the prop designer on the Loud House. And according to storyboard artist, supervisor, and director of the Loud House, Miguel Puga, when he read the script for Any Given Sunday, he said that there was going to be a fantasy sequence that Lily would be imagining, and he convinced Canadian animator, character designer, storyboard artist, supervising director, and producer, and became the head director of the Loud House after Chris Savina's termination, Kyle Marshall, to incorporate David King's drawing styles into these scenes. Him, Kyle, and the other staff loved the idea. And I actually kind of like it myself. And this is just a thought, maybe, because so much the staffs of Nickelodeon and myself would think that it would kind of be a great idea to actually have an episode completely done in King style. I don't know. So many fans may or may not like that idea. But I'm not in charge of the entire Loud House production. I'm just being the Loud House critic. Anyway, let's get back onto the episode review. I just wanted to get that out of the way to let some of you guys know what the hell was this even about. I'm not actually sure if that's actually going to be a show or not. I mean, I have seen a cartoon before a long time ago about a penguin being Cinderella. And trust me, there is actually a cartoon that there is a penguin as Cinderella. It used to be on Cartoon Network. Somewhere come after Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Just check it out for yourself. I'm sorry, that never happened.
Not cool at all. Terrible, actually.
But tell me, does that even sound like a gun reloading?
Knock it off!
Now all Lily has to take care of is Lynn.
Zoom it off!
Oh no, it's a bubble!
Oh crap!
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap!
Nice catch, Charles.
This is nice to see everybody getting along. And Luann's even taking a nap.
Yeah, Lou Ann taking a nap. She looks like she's dead, don't you think? I mean, just look at her in that kind of position. She looks dead. And Rita and Lynn Sr. actually called the kids downstairs to tell them the good news.
You guys have been so well behaved this week. We wanted to do... Luann, wake up.
I'm dead, Gil.
Then why are you talking?
Something nice for you. So everybody get in Vanzilla because...
I changed my mind. I want to tell them we're going for ice cream.
And Lou Ann just got back up after hearing the sound of ice cream. So the entire Loud family actually heads out to get some ice cream, but Lily catches the news about Auntie Parham's ice cream parlor.
Can't beat the heat. Make sure you get here by 5. We're closing early this week to give our scoopers a break. Don't forget, 5 p.m. One more time, 5 p.m. 5 p.m.
Okay, we get it. Can we just go now? And I know I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. The next part is actually coming up. It's one of my favorite parts, too. And off the Loud family goes to get to the ice cream parlor for some creamy, tasty ice cream.
See you soon, Lily. Jelly.
Oh my god! That is cute! I know, I guess because it was the cherry was talking to Lily and she was using her imagination and how the way she just said the word cherry. Oh my god, Grey Griffin. You have such a cute performance on Lily Loud. But suddenly, they get caught in traffic.
Come on, you bastard! I'm late for work! Oh, this is perfect.
There's never this much traffic on this street.
Your new estimated arrival time is 5:05 p.m.
No biggie. Auntie Pam's doesn't close till 8.
Shit, that's not good at all.
Oh, you want to play with Daddy's phone, Lily? Okay, but please don't call Aunt Ruth again. It's 2 hours I'll never get back.
Seriously now, what the fuck is everybody's beef with Aunt Ruth? Patty and Selma I can't stand, but Aunt Ruth? You can't be fucking serious.
Excuse me.
Rerouting. Make a U-turn onto Oakville Road.
Ah, look at that. Lily accidentally found us a faster route.
There are no accidents.
I wouldn't call that no accident. That's one smart baby, I'll tell you that much. I'm surprised they haven't even noticed. So they take the new routing course that Lily actually got them to.
Your new estimated arrival time is 4:52 p.m.
Oh, shit. It's the cop.
Shit, it's Roscoe and Enos. Oh, it's just a motorcycle cop. I'm so glad it's not the 3 monkeys on a motorcycle.
And fuck that. Ma'am, did you know your registration's expired? I'm gonna have to write you a ticket for that. Get comfy. This could take a while.
Oh, God, are you shitting me?
Bye-bye! Come back, precious!
Smart baby.
Your new estimated arrival time is 4:58 p.m.
Finally, the Loud families reach Auntie Pam's parlor.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, honey, please tell me you didn't forget your wallet. This place only takes cash.
I love Lily at that moment. I love the fact that she thinks like a kid, but she's still a baby.
The emergency 20! Lily, you've done it again!
I might end up saying this again later on, but Lily is the one who steals this episode. You know, on hot summer days like this, I would usually go to Captain Sundae to go get my ice cream. I usually would get the Tommy Turtle or get a vanilla flurry, but somehow I actually am in the mood for the 3 flavor of ice cream on a cone.
Can I get 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream, please? Yeah! Okay, guess she has other ideas. 1 sundae, please.
And now, the moment we've been waiting for.
You ready, Lily? Okay, guys, I'm recording.
I can't believe this is the last time we'll get to introduce a little Loud to ice cream.
Stop crying, you big baby. This is it. Lily's just sitting there with a full bowl of ice cream sundae in her lap. Her eyes are looking cute like diamonds. Looking cute, she's picking up the spoonful of ice cream and she's getting it into her mouth and... Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them.
That's gonna provoke some angry emails.
Stop, kitty!
Oh, no, sweetie, don't worry. We'll get you a new sundae. Excuse me?
No dice, dudes. They close at 5 this week.
What? Huh, you think they'd advertise something like that?
You know, I would complain about the advertisement, how they didn't even notice that, but I'm not going to. Things just got worse for Lily.
Oh
no.
Aw, poor baby. Let's get you home.
Poor Lily. I'm sorry if I kind of sound like a schmuck, but this is the part where I let my guard down the most at when I watch this episode.
Oh, it's okay, Lily. Chin up, Lily. Oh, Lily.
I've never seen Lily look so sad.
What about the crying dame? Did you ever think of that, Lenny?
You'll get that ice cream Sundae, Lily. Perhaps when the road isn't so rocky. Don't have a mint chip on your shoulder about this.
Ding dong! Ding dong!
Lillian, read the room.
Probably the worst fucking time not to tell a joke to somebody. But somehow Lily has another idea up in her mind.
It's okay, honey. We'll be home soon.
You know what? I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do this. I'm not an idiot.
Oh, what is that? It smells like 1,000 angry skunks.
Excuse me. You think you have a crap job?
Okay, anyways, the family turns around to Flips and change Lily's diaper. And the ending is gonna get so much better, I promise you.
We got a runner.
I don't know why. I actually love how the way Lily just moved around her dad like a freaking squirrel.
Look what Lily found.
That gives me an idea.
Did anyone else see the look on Lily's face smiling? So the entire Loud family serves Lily a bowl of Sundae ice cream.
Whip topping in his house. And some yummy cookie crumbles. Chocolate sprinkles. You missed a spot.
Thank you.
Thanks, Flip, but you're not supposed to be talking after your wisdom teeth surgery. Now drop that cherry. You guys, she's about to try it.
Let's try this again. This is the moment we all been waiting for. Lily's got the bowl of ice cream in her lap. She's sitting there looking cute with diamonds in her eyes. She's got a spoonful of the Sundae ice cream and she's taking it to her mouth and... You know, about what I said about the art style, about the imagination that Lily has in her thoughts, I would say the entire family, they look so fucking scary this way. I don't know, I guess it's how the way they are kind of beastly around in the Loud House. But the only one that freaks me the fuck out is Lynn's. Good God, she looks like fucking Frazzle from Sesame Street. Now that I think about it, I wonder what even happened to that character. And before we finish this episode, you gotta listen closely in the background. You'll hear the Once Upon a Dream again.
Leo, I don't want to look at that no more.
Let's keep going.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear Lily orchestrated this whole thing.
Oh, don't be silly, honey. She's just a baby.
He don't know me very well, do he?
So that was Any Given Sunday. How does this ice cream hold up? Boy, do I have one thing to say about this episode. It was so adoring. Lily totally steals the spotlight for this episode. I mean, could you blame her? This is one of the most adorable episodes I've ever seen in the show, and this is probably my favorite episode of Season 4 of The Loud House. And Lily, always the cute little angel, fantasizes about the ice cream. That was really cute, as she is filled with determination to try her first ice cream by preventing any troublemaking her siblings were doing, even if the ice cream parlor didn't work out great as the store closed early at 5 p.m. Who the fuck closes that early? Where I live, Captain Sunday doesn't even close until 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock on the weekends. Not to sound like a schmuck, and when that fugly pigeon swooped down and ruined Lily's ice cream, I let my guard down and my heart was softening. Seeing Lily feel disappointed, but at least she got herself a new one at Flip's. And speaking of Flip, this is the 4th episode in a row that he appeared in. Oh, and I would know how it feels when he had his wisdom teeth pulled out. I've been there and I had to go to work for it too, while still having an ice pack right next to my face. But anyways, this was a really cute episode and it really makes me love Lily even more. What can I say? I already love her a lot more than before. Lilly is an infant, but she was at the point where she is smarter than Lanny. No, Lilly is smarter than Lanny, which is really impressive. By the way, is it strange when I see this episode, it reminds me of the Rugrats? I'm sure everybody else would think the same thing about this episode. Coincidentally, they're both Nickelodeon shows. I'm the Loud House Critic, and I gotta get myself a nice hot fudge ice cream sundae with a banana with it.
In the loud house, duck, dodge, push and shove. It's how we show our love. In the loud house, one boy and 10 girls wouldn't trade it for the world.